A judge postponed a bail review hearing today for a woman accused of running a red light and speeding into a Windsor Hills intersection. It led to a chain reaction crash that killed 6 people, including an unborn baby. Eyewitness News reporter Christian Cordero has the latest.
Today, the attorney representing Nicole Lorraine Linton and the prosecutor on behalf of the 6 people she is accused of killing stood before a judge to debate one thing. Should they decide whether the 37-year-old stays in jail with no bail or gets moved to a mental health facility? Immediately after the August 4th crash on La Brea and Slauson that left a toddler, a mother, and her unborn baby among the dead, Linton was treated at UCLA, which noted her history of bipolar disorder and that she had no recollection of what led up to the collision. Those records suggest she had a lapse in consciousness. Prosecutors want to delay the judge's decision on whether to move Linton to a facility, which therefore keeps her in jail. They told the judge they're still waiting on more paperwork to figure out how Linton managed her bipolar disorder, what medications she took or didn't.
Whether she has voluntarily ceased taking those medications and therefore lapsed and had prior incidents and contacts with law enforcement. That is one area alone. There are many others.
In a filing, they argue what happened that day was reckless and that there is, quote, a substantial likelihood that defendant's release would result in great bodily harm to one or more members of the public, end quote. The judge sided with prosecutors for today in delaying the decision. Long term, the defense wants to make it clear release will not make her a free woman.
The question of whether there are less restrictive means than jail in order to protect the public from a mentally ill individual such as Ms. Linton, those issues are fully before the court and require no additional information for the court to make that call.
In their filing, they argue Linton is not a threat, that, quote, she has no criminal record and no history of reckless driving, harming others, or disobeying court orders. Despite allegations that she was in several crashes prior to this one, the defense presents a 50-state comprehensive search of insurance records reveals that Ms. Linton has no such history and that her record shows 3 prior collisions, the most recent of which occurring in 2014. We expect those arguments to unravel at the next court date, which is September 12th. The judge gave prosecutors until then to gather up what it needs in order to make its case against moving her to a mental health facility.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.